Welcome back, bloggers, content creators, and aspiring affiliate marketers. My name is Anna and I'm a blogging and marketing coach helping you monetize and grow your audience. And today I want to talk to you exactly about that. One of the best ways to monetize your following, your creativity, and your content: affiliate links. I'll be talking specifically about how to join the Amazon affiliate program, grab your Amazon links, and why you need a website to share those, alongside how to build a website from scratch with one of the best web hosts out there, Hostinger. Grab a notepad and follow along as I'm combining these two hot topics. One of which is all you need to know about the Amazon affiliate program, how to join, how to share links, how much commission you'll be earning, and so on. And the other one, also very commonly asked question: do you need a website to be an Amazon affiliate? And if so, how do you build one in 1 day or less? I'm gonna go over all the steps that you need to build a self-hosted website with Hostinger, who are kindly sponsoring this video. And I'm not gonna just brush through some of their features, including their very exciting managed hosting for WordPress website feature, but I'm gonna walk you through it step by step so that if you do decide to give them a try and you are starting your own very first blog following this video, you know the exact steps you need to take from securing your hosting to then building a website with it. So come build an Amazon affiliate friendly website with me from scratch. But first, why Amazon affiliate marketing and how do you get started with it? We all know about the Amazon marketplace and the various marketplaces that they have around the globe. And you probably bought something from Amazon in the last few days as well. But did you know that they have an affiliate program that you can join for free and that you can share some of your favorite Amazon products and get a commission for those purchases as well? If it sounds simple, it's because it is. And I've actually created multiple videos that you can find here on my YouTube channel on how to get started with the Amazon affiliate program, a couple of do's and don'ts that you need to know when you're becoming an affiliate, because yes, they have some rules about how you can share their images or how you can share their links or what kind of products you're allowed to promote. But once you get the hang of it, I promise it's so simple to just go about your day and then include Amazon affiliate links within your content or generate content specifically to be able to make affiliate sales. If you want to dive deeper into these Amazon affiliate rules, make sure to check out my Amazon affiliate playlist that I have here on my YouTube channel. But the gist of it is simple. When you join as an Amazon affiliate, which is free to do on their Amazon Associates website, you get some unique sharing links that are tracked back to you and you can share those online. And then you make purchases based on people buying through your links. Now, the great thing about Amazon is that they don't have to buy the exact products that you linked to because everything is kind of tracked and cookied. So if somebody clicks on one of your links for a dog harness, but they end up buying some dog treats on the same session, so in the same tab, you still get a commission for those purchases. And you can also monetize your international audience. So if you're from the UK, but you also have a US audience like me, you can join the Amazon One link, which I also have a video about, so don't worry, it's also simple to set up. But it's basically this internal system that Amazon has that allows you to connect their different platforms across your audience. So if somebody from the UK clicks on one of your links, it recognizes that and it sends them to amazon.co.uk. Or if somebody from the US clicks on the same link, it will track that, recognize that, and then lead them to the amazon.com website where they're more likely to purchase without having to pay a huge shipping fee. Now, the only problem with the Amazon affiliate program is that they have very specific criteria for people or content creators that they want to approve within their program. And they're also a little bit more particular about how you're allowed to share those links than other affiliate programs. That means that while you might get accepted with just a social media account, for example, a YouTube channel or a Facebook page, the odds are higher that you will get accepted into their program if you have a website. In their own words, here is what Amazon is looking for. On their website, it reads: "We look for associates who are value add for Amazon customers. If you're a passionate reviewer, stylist, content creator, or curator who would like to refer your audience to products on Amazon, you might be a right fit." For websites, it specifies content on your website must be recent, generally within the last 60 days. You must own your website. So here's what they're looking for. They're looking for people who can add value to potential Amazon customers. So they want you to create content, tutorials, tips, recommendations. They want you to help people find the product that they're looking for when it comes to Amazon products. They don't just want you to copy paste all the product information that's already on Amazon to deliver it to the same people. They want you to, once again, add value. And specifically, when it comes to websites, they're looking for two things. They want a website that's been recently active, so maybe don't use a website that you've created 3 years ago and they've never posted since. And they want self-owned websites. That means you can't apply with a Medium website or a diary page or a Twitter profile. They want you to have a website and own it, and not one that's on these free blogging platforms, unfortunately. This brings us to Hostinger. Once again, when Amazon means you must own their website, what they mean is you must own your domain and own your hosting for it. So instead of a website that's myblog.wordpress.com or myblog.blogger.com, they want a website like www.thesheapproach.com, which is your own domain. But don't worry, building a professional website for an affiliate business model is easier than ever. It doesn't have to be complicated and it doesn't have to be expensive. With Hostinger, you can kickstart your blogging adventure with ease and reliability. And I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do step by step. So let's say I've convinced you want to become an Amazon affiliate because you shop from Amazon so often and you always find products that you can use in day-to-day life, and you also want to educate or share those products with a potential online following. In this case, let's say that I want to start a blog for pet owners that teaches them how to live more sustainable while finding great quality products for their pet care. Whatever your idea is, whatever your passion is, you can bring it to life and you can absolutely monetize the recommendations that you love. Here's how to do that, starting with building your own Hostinger self-hosted website. So step number one is get website hosting through Hostinger. If you go to hostinger.com/thesheapproach, the link will also be posted in the description of this video. This will bring you to Hostinger managed hosting page. And when you get to this page, you'll see exactly what you get included with your hosting. You'll get a free domain, you'll get managed hosting for a WordPress website, which is one of the best website builders out there, especially when it comes to content or sharing affiliate links. And it's especially useful for Amazon. We'll talk about this later, but basically Amazon is very particular about how you share images of the products that you want to share, making it a little bit more difficult if you're hosted with any other platform, and that if you don't have a WordPress website, it's harder to share those Amazon images. So if visual cues of the products that you want to share is important, being a WordPress user makes it easier. And you'll also get 24/7 customer support and access to a bunch of AI tools to help you speed up the content creation process or the building your website process. When you go to choose your plan, you see that they have very transparent pricing upfront. You'll have a few choices and you can go with their premium plan, which is great for personal websites, or you can upgrade to their business plan, which comes with a website builder, AI content creators, an Amazon affiliate plugin, which once again comes in handy, and they're super helpful in helping you build exactly the kind of website that you need to kickstart your affiliate journey. Not to mention that you get included free daily backups, which is so important if you're making a lot of changes on your website and you just want to make sure that you never lose your progress. You still get that free domain, a free website, a free SSL certificate, basically a bunch of tools that will help you build your website and get it recognized by Google and your visitors. You'll also notice that they do have a deal if you sign up for at least 48 months and that it comes with 2 extra months for free. I recommend doing this as the plan that you sign up with your hosting is also kind of visible to Google. So if they see somebody's only signing up for web hosting and paying month by month, they won't think that you're in it for the long haul. If they see, on the other hand, that you reserved your website host and your domain for like 2-3 years in advance, they know you mean business, and it just looks more professional to Google, and it makes them trust your website enough to send you visitors. So take a moment to decide, and once you've chosen your plan, but before you check out, you can also go to the have a coupon link and add the code in big letters, the She Approach, and you'll get a further 10% off. So whatever the deal it was on the actual page, you'll get an extra discount that Hostinger has shared with my audience. Super helpful if you're kickstarting your journey. Apply the code and move to the next step. Well, you'll have to fill out your billing and payment information. Once that's done, use Hostinger's seamless dashboard to begin building your WordPress website. If you're new to this and you're kind of confusing the two platforms, Hostinger is basically your web host, right? They're your landlord, while WordPress is this free website managing tool that allows you to build and design your website the exact way that you want. They're basically your contractor and designer and interior designer all in one. From here is truly such an easy process to start building your website and make it look exactly the way you want and start posting content. Let me show you exactly how to do that. So once again, for this exercise, I'm building a website for eco-friendly kind of pet owners, making sure that they have really easy tips, resources, and recommendation for products available to them, all on this one website. Once you've filled out all your information and you've secured your hosting and created your Hostinger account, you will be taken here to the Hostinger dashboard. From here, you can see that it lets you create a website or migrate an existing website. If you do happen to have a website with another web host, you can migrate it to Hostinger and switch hosts. But if you're starting from scratch, you simply just click on this button. You'll also see that there's a button here to claim your free domain. If you already know the name of the blog or website that you're trying to start, you can do this now. But the good thing about it is that you don't have to be in a rush to do so. You can build the entire website first and pick the domain later, just before your website goes live. So don't rush into choosing a blog name if you're not 100% sure, as it's a little harder to change your entire domain name down the line if you want to. And I'm just going to go and create my website from here. I'll choose that this website is for myself or my business. I'm going to create a website from scratch. And I'm going to choose a WordPress website. Once again, this is kind of the website builder. And while Hostinger has a website builder that you can use, WordPress is more widely used within the online community. It has access to a lot more plugins that you can use to add more kind of functions to your website down the line. And there are also a bunch of tutorials specifically regarding to building WordPress websites that you can use from there. So I'm going to choose a WordPress website and move to the next step. Super important to know when you get to this step is that you want your WordPress login to be different than your Hostinger login, just for that extra security. And yes, these are two different logins. So while your Hostinger account that you've just set up will allow you to then go to edit your website, you can also go directly within the edit section of your WordPress account. So you'll be able to just simply go to your website and edit it via WordPress without having to go to Hostinger to do it once you've built it. But like I said, make sure that your WordPress admin and the password are separate than your Hostinger one. Once you've picked a password that meets all the criteria, you can move to the next step. And Hostinger allows you to do two things at this step. You can create a website with the help of their AI tools, or you can use some pre-built websites and themes. As much as I think AI is great, I'm gonna go with a pre-built website and themes for this. And you'll see that they have a dashboard of all these kind of blogs and websites and things that you can use. But really importantly is to just have a look at the kind of website that you're starting to see if that fits. So for example, an online store will have kind of a different setup than a blog or a business where you're catering to a couple of other things. So you'll see they're all kind of catered towards that specific business model. For the purpose of this, I'm going to choose a blog theme, as I want something specifically designed to help me showcase articles in the content that I'm creating to support my affiliate links. So it's not an online store, but it's more of a website with creative content on it. So I'm going to try to find something that kind of fits what I want. And they actually even have like a pet website here that's kind of close to what I want. So I'm going to see what that is about. And you'll see that you're able to preview it, which is super helpful because I might not end up liking it. But in terms of setup, so far, like that's where my logo would go, would have a simple like menu, couple of good information about it. My blog post will be displayed there. Okay, interesting. And you can also kind of display it on different kind of mobile devices and other things if that's important to you. I'm gonna see a couple more before I make a decision, just to see kind of what's in there. I also kind of like the look of this one. I know it's meant to be a travel blog, but I really like the simplicity of it, and I think that's quite good. And it also lets you preview how the blog posts look, which I think is pretty important. But yeah, I quite like the look of the travel blog, so I'm going to pick that and just customize it. And it will take you to this step where you can add plugins to your website. Like I said, this is something that you can add and edit down the line to add extra functionality to your website. So you can pick from a couple of these plugins and choose which ones you want. Because we're talking about affiliate marketing, I'm going to also choose their Hostinger affiliate marketing plugin. And I'm just going to go through with the ones they recommend for now. I'm going to click next. And then it also lets me know that I can use my free domain now if I want it. So although I have an idea for this blog, I'm going to go ahead and use a temporary domain until I'm 100% sure. And then it also asks you where your target audience is located. So this is just to make sure that your website loads the fastest for where your audience lives. It doesn't mean that you're only going to get website visitors from that country. Once you've made that selection, for me, I'm going to choose the United Kingdom. I'm going to go ahead and they're going to install WordPress for me. It's that simple. And your blog is set up. Obviously, there's things to tinker with, but you can easily do that from the design part of things. I can go through right now and make a couple of changes to go with it. You'll see that it does have that temporary domain there, so don't worry about that. That will be changed. And we can go ahead and make these changes based on what we know we want to create, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and incorporate some of that into here. And all parts of these are basically changeable. So I'm gonna go ahead and see how I can edit the photo here. Sometimes you have to go and play between these buttons. If you go to image, you'll be able to change that. And once you're happy with how that looks, you can move on to the next section. And once again, you can change all these images, add your own images in there, and make sure to kind of save your progress as you go along. You can also preview it in a new tab, so you can kind of get a feeling of what the blog will look like. You can also edit things further from your customize button. So from here, you can change like the buttons and other kind of styles that are in here. And you can see here we got the buttons. We can go to background color. I'm going to find kind of a similar, maybe a bit darker of a green, maybe something like that. Kind of publish that. See if I'm happy with the changes as I go along. Yeah, and it also changed kind of the accents of the buttons, which I like. The bits that you probably do want to change is these kind of featured destinations, because it's not a travel blog. I'm going to change it over to my best tips. And then go over these and change it to relatable categories that I'll have on my blog. And then you can also go ahead and obviously change the images. So this is already looking better. What I need to change is this here, where I can either put my name or put my kind of blog name. These links will mostly work. It's just about editing these kind of about page and things like that. The blog section will be automatically updated, but I will need to obviously change the heading and then the header image, which are easy enough to do. But already this is looking like a totally different blog. So we have an intro, we'll have the blog post that we populated, and this is looking a lot more like something that we've designed ourselves. Now you can go around the blog and change anything else that you need to. For example, if I want to change this, because it still has kind of the travel page, I'll go and edit this page. Simply click on the banner, go back to style and change the image. I'm gonna go back to it and look for something like, you can change the orientation, you can upload your own images, but these are free stock images that you can use on your website to just help you get started. I'm gonna go with something quite neutral just for the sake of this. You can even move the positioning of the image if you want that to go kind of anywhere else. And we can make it look like that. Save, then preview, and you'll see it looks like an entirely different blog at this point. Go back to the page where it says adventure travel. Change that tagline as well. There we go. And it's already starting to come together. Now from the back of WordPress, you can then manage all your posts. You can add new posts. You can delete the ones that they have already that are just the example posts. Just add them to the trash, for example. And then you can even go and add your own categories. So the ones that we spoke about previously. There's a couple of things that you need to do within your plugins. So if you go to your plugins and install plugins, you'll want to make sure that you set up the Sitekit by Google just to kind of track your Google Analytics account, just to link your Google Analytics account to your Google. You can do that from your kind of Sitekit dashboard where you can connect it with your free Google Analytics account to make sure that it tracks your visitors going forward. Once you're done, you can also go to finish setup and it will walk you through a couple of other things that you need to do for your website. So you can see your kind of AI content creator over here. and it will help you kind of make content about different topics. So you can kind of choose choices. I'll do a couple of posts. What is your content about? Let's see. And let's see what it does when I kind of create that content with their AI content creator. So it kind of took my idea that I ran to and it created a blog post that I can kind of work with. And obviously within this post, I'll go edit it. I'll add some more images. I'll add some affiliate links, and I'll basically add my own kind of 2 pence about it. You'll see that once you start filling up the website with more of your content and your ideas and photos, it will look totally different and you can really make it your own. Take a look, for example, at these articles that I created quickly with Hostinger's AI content creator, and it's already looking like a great blog. Obviously, I wouldn't recommend posting all of your content just using AI content creators, but what this allows you to do is have that kind of starting base, and then if you're ready to start implementing, let's say, Amazon product links, I have this article right here that's already allowing you to do that. So you can go into it and it talks about dog food and treats that you can link in here, waste bags, dog toys, pet beds, and so on. And all of these things you can start kind of linking to Amazon with your affiliate links once the website is live. And you can then go and write your own content and opinions and thoughts alongside. But this is all an article that's been created with just the Hostinger's AI content creator. And do not forget that an extra bonus of signing up with Hostinger and having a WordPress website is that you get their free Amazon affiliate plugin that Hostinger has. So usually you will have to pay for an Amazon affiliate plugin to be able to kind of connect it with your Amazon account and share images. I have a couple of videos on that, and you'll see a couple of recommendations that I have for plugins that you will need to pay separately for. But with this, it's already included with your Hostinger plan, and I'm going to show you exactly how to use it and how to set it up. And then of course, the star of the show is the Hostinger affiliate marketing tool that will allow you to connect with Amazon. So here's how to set that up. Simply select Amazon from this and go continue. Pick your country. So let's say United States, and then find your tracking ID. Once you log into your Amazon Associates account or you create an account, simply go to manage your tracking IDs and you should be able to see your selected tracking ID for this account. Copy that. Go back into your WordPress dashboard where you have the Amazon Affiliate Hostinger plugin and fill that out. And then this is optional, so the entire plugin will work without, and I do have an entirely different video on this step as well. But if you do have access to the API settings, this is where you put your access key and your secret key. This will just allow you further access to some of the Amazon sharing tools. But if you are still waiting to get your account approved by them, you won't have access to that just yet. But this is how you find your API settings information if you wanted to also fill that in. So going back to your account, go to Tools and Product Advertising API, and then your credentials, so your API keys, should show up right under here. If you haven't saved your previous key, which should be displayed above, simply click Add Credentials to create a new API key, and you will have your access key and your secret key, which once again keeps secret from other people. Paste both of these in their spot right here and then click connect. The plugin will allow you to create comparison tables, and you can also manage marketplaces right here. But let's give it a go and try to creating a comparison table. I'm gonna give it a name. We're gonna find some products and then pick a couple of our favorite to be included in this list from your selection. And then you can even add more product data if you wanted something super specific. So this is just the outline of everything that'll be included: the product, the image, price, and a button with more information. Save those changes and you'll see that you have your table right here. And if you wanted to see how it looks, simply go into the article that you want to add it in. Simply go to add a new block, link Amazon products, and you'll see that with the Hostinger plugin, you can also link to a single product card, multiple products, or a comparison table. So I'm just going to do that and find the table that I've just added. Continue, and you'll see the table in question. So simple to do. And like I said, you can go around and you can add your links as well, just using the normal linking method for Amazon. But this makes it so easy to also share the product images. And like I said, you can go around and you can add single products as well, just by choosing the single product card and then looking up the product on Amazon. So give it some time to load and you'll see that it'll pull up the product that you want, the price, a couple of the bullet points along with the title and a call to action. You can edit any of this further, but it makes it so easy to start sharing Amazon products and making money with your website and with your content. And that's it, folks. With Hostinger's user-friendly platform, you're well on your way to creating a professional affiliate website that meets all the requirements that Amazon has to get you approved. Not to mention that it starts your journey to be able to earn passive income starting today. Don't forget to use my special code, the She Approach, to get a further 10% off any Hostinger plans. And if you have any questions, leave them down below, but you will also get 24/7 support from Hostinger. So if you're stuck on any of these steps and you need somebody who knows what they're doing from the tech side, reach out to Hostinger support. They're amazing. They'll walk you through all the steps and they'll help you build your website even faster. As always, if you found this video helpful, if it made you think and gave you new ideas on how to monetize your online presence, or if you just got one little nugget of information from it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more affiliate marketing and content creation tips. See you in the next video and happy creating!